I'm sure most of you have seen the amazing artwork that's displayed on Main Street. And you might have wondered, how are they able to draw so well? I have a couple simple tips that will help you to improve your drawing skills and probably impress your friends. The first step is select a picture or an object that you're going to base your drawing on. It's a lot easier when you're first beginning if you have something that you can reference to while you're drawing. For this demonstration, I'm going to draw this water glass. The next step is to draw a grid line over the photo that you're basing your drawing on. So here I've already started. I'm doing a 1-inch grid, and I cut off the side part so that it would be even 4 inches across the top. It's easier if you make it an even number of inches so that you don't have to worry about fractions and decimals and all that stuff. After you have your grid on your photo, the next step is to draw a grid on the paper that you will be drawing on. For this one, I kept it the same size, but you can also increase or decrease it. So it's pretty much the same process as the first one. You have your rectangle and you draw the 1-inch little increments on here and draw the lines. But this time you want to draw them very lightly because our picture is mostly composed of white. After you finished your grid drawing, the next step would be to draw the outline of your object, which is called a contour. So for this, you can use your grid as a reference. So for instance, the edge of the glass is about 1 centimeter in, so we go over here and draw a little hash line right there, which is probably kind of hard to see right now, but that's okay. So you can do that for the edge of your figure, and then just start lightly sketching in the shape of your object. Just look at your object and break it into little parts. So right here we see circles, which are the reflections. So when I get down to that part, I will actually draw in those little circles. When your contour is complete, the next step is to shade your drawing. So on our glass, you can see that there's a dark shadow here and some dark spots in here on the glass. An important thing to remember when you're shading is when you're using pencil, all you have is black and whites in the grayscale. So you want to make sure that you have the full range, and don't be afraid to go dark on the parts that are completely black because it'll look better if there's a contrast in your image. When you're finished shading your drawing and adding in all the details you want, make sure that you erase the little grid mark lines that we have, and make sure that you sign your piece of art in the right hand corner. I use my initials. You can also do your signature or a symbol to represent your art. So to recap the steps, first you select your picture, then draw your grid lines, then make sure you do your contour drawing, which is just the outline of your image, shade, add detail, then erase the extra marks you have, like the grid lines, on your final drawing, and sign your artwork. That's all you need to do to improve your drawing skills and be able to show them off to your friends and family.